So a lot of you have asked me tips for weight loss. For those of you that don't know, I've lost over 135 pounds. Now, today I'm gonna show you 3 easy breakfasts that have helped me along my journey, that are super delicious, but still have kept me on track. So the first thing that we are gonna get started with is like a hash. Now you're probably thinking like, how's that low carb? I'm gonna show you right now. So one of the best substitutes for potatoes are turnips. Now, I've already peeled it, shredded this. I even drained it because turnips contain a lot of water. So as you can tell, this looks like a hash, like a potato hash, right? And this is just one turnip. So what we're gonna do is move over to the stove, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna put this together, and it's gonna turn out like a crispy little hash brown, okay? We're gonna add a little bit of avocado oil. Let's go ahead and toss in our onion. Now, I like to saute my onions for about a minute just because if I throw my garlic in right now, I feel like it might burn because I do have it on a high heat. But the goal is to always just saute your onion until they're kind of nice and translucent. So once you smell it, I swear there's like, in my opinion, there's nothing better than the smell of onion and sauteed onion and garlic. Toss in our garlic. So this is just fresh garlic. Garlic is a little more delicate, but we're gonna toss everything in right now, so it will be fine. Okay, and now we're tossing in our turnips. So what we're making right now is almost envision it like you're making hash brown. So the turnip is your potato. If you're actually not low carb, you can use potatoes and make this. It would turn out delish. So for the seasoning, we're adding in a little bit of cumin, cayenne, and paprika. And then of course we need our pepper. Let's go ahead and mix this, get all that flavor into our turnip. I'm just gonna call it potato, just so that, you know, we don't get confused or like weirded out by it, because I'm telling you at the end, it tastes like potato. So that's all that matters. Now, if you want your hash to be super crispy, what I would suggest is drying it out before you tossing your onion and garlic. And now so our eggs can cook, we're just gonna go ahead and cover it, and I'm gonna leave this on a medium-low heat, and then we'll come back once they're cooked. And while our eggs are still cooking, I wanna give Ritual a special thank you for sponsoring this part of the video. Ritual is the multivitamin that I take, and what makes them so special is that everything is traceable. You know exactly where the iron comes from. Their iron comes from Italy. Their omega, like everything is traceable. If you care about what's going into your body, I feel like that's really important, because a lot of vitamins out there, you have no idea where anything comes from. So I take the multivitamin for women. They have prenatal, they have for 50 and older. They even have kid vitamins. And these are vegan, they're gluten-free, dairy-free, and honestly, they taste amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and take my 2. I take 2 a day, and that's it. All right, guys, so if you don't have a multivitamin that you are absolutely obsessed with, I've been taking these for over a year. I did my research, so you don't have to do it. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it in the description below. It's linked. I'm also gonna leave the discount code here. It's usually a 20% discount. For the new year, they're doing a 30% discount. Never before have they offered a 30% discount to you guys. So take advantage of it. I'm gonna leave it linked, 30% off using 30-lowcarblove. Beautiful. Look at that. So this is perfectly cooked for me. And now we're gonna go in with some sharp cheddar cheese. And you can add as little or as much as you want. If you still wanna melt it, I would say just do it for like 30 seconds. But to finish it off, I'm gonna add a little bit of cilantro. And guys, this is the perfect breakfast. If I knew that I wasn't gonna eat until dinner, I would eat this entire hash with the 3 eggs. It's gonna keep me full, satiated, full of protein, and obviously super delicious. Okay, so now we're just gonna top our hash with some cilantro, green onions, and tomato. And to add even more healthy fats, I'm gonna add in a little avocado. Now, the next recipe that we're making, 1, it's delicious. And 2, it's perfect for meal prepping if you wanna save it and just make your life easy throughout the week. So we're gonna start off by adding our eggs. I'm using some pasture-raised eggs. Whenever you have access to pasture-raised, definitely get them. As you can see, the yolks are nice and orange, which just means that it has that much more vitamins. Let's go ahead and just give this a whisk. I like to whisk it before adding all the veggies. Okay, so we have our eggs mixed. Now we're gonna add in our spinach. Now we add in our bell peppers. You gotta have onion. I like red onion. I have white onion on hand, so that's what we're using. And some mushrooms, so some diced mushrooms. And then we have a little bit of almond milk. And to finish it off, some sharp cheddar cheese. So we're gonna do some pepper, salt, do a little garlic powder. We have some onion powder, and we're gonna do a little bit of paprika. At this point, we're just making sure that the seasonings and veggies are all well incorporated. So you wanna make sure that you spray this with a generous amount of avocado oil. Okay, now make sure that your oven is preheated to 350 degrees, and we're gonna cook these for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, now for our final recipe, we're gonna start off by sauteing our veggies. So we have some onions going right in. Nice and hot. We have our onion. Woo. Okay, I lowered the heat to a medium high. I had it on high. Now let's go ahead and add in our broccoli. Okay. Guys, it smells so good in here. I don't know, onion just always makes everything smell so good. The more onion, the better. Then we have our red bell peppers, some jalapenos for that spicy life. Now I did take out a little bit of the seeds and the veins. Now I used to think that the spice came only from the seeds, but truth be told, it's all in the veins of the chili. So if you don't want the spice, take out the veins, and then it's like you're eating a bell pepper. Let's not forget our spinach. Okay, so that's what these breakfasts are all about, you know? Getting in, making sure you have something delicious, something that's nutrient dense, because I feel like a lot of times growing up, it was not about nutrition. It was just about like eating something so you're full, get on with your day, you know? But now, guys, we know nutrition is where it's at. It's not calories in, calories out mentality anymore. We're gonna do some sun-dried tomatoes. Okay, now let's go ahead and season our veggies. Little salt and pepper. You don't have to cook them all the way through. You just want everything to be well incorporated because they are gonna finish cooking in the oven. So we're gonna start by placing our ramekins right into our baking dish. This is just gonna make life easier. You know, once we get them into the oven, you can just transfer it. So the first thing we're doing is spraying a little bit of avocado oil. Okay, and I'm using a medium ice cream scooper. So everything is, you know, as even as possible. So now we're just gonna go ahead and crack our eggs right on top. Okay, so now let's just top it with a little salt and pepper. And now we're just gonna top it off with a little Parmesan cheese. And I like a little bit of spice, so we are gonna add in a little bit of red chili flakes. Okay, so now we're gonna bake these at 350 degrees. I'm gonna cook them for a little over 5 minutes. It really just depends on how runny you want your egg yolk. Wow. So much flavor. It's like a balanced little meal in a ramekin. Absolutely love this idea. It is great if you have people coming over to visit. You can literally make like 10 eggs at one time, breakfast for everyone. But guys, a baked egg, if you have not tried it yet, I'm telling you, it is worth sauteing your veggies first because there's so much flavor at the bottom, and then the runny egg on top makes a world of a difference. I'm telling you, so different than if you sauteed veggies and then placed some eggs on the side. All together with the Parmesan on top that gets nice and crispy, and then the chili flakes, 10 out of 10. Guys, you have to try this. These are some of the breakfast options that have really helped me throughout the years. And the reason why is because they are so delicious. They're nice and filling, because I would probably eat 2 of these, to be honest. I'm gonna eat like 2. They're so filling, delicious, and they're actually nutrient dense. An egg is the perfect ratio of fat to protein, which is amazing. That's why you stay nice and full, nice and satiated. And then with the veggies and everything, guys, I'm telling you, this is the way to go. If you are trying to stay on track, if you are trying to, if you're on a weight loss journey for this new year, eggs are a perfect food for you to eat. Hands down. I'm gonna go ahead and leave each recipe in the description below. If you guys like this video, make sure you go hit that like button, show me some love, and don't forget, share not only these recipes, but the channel with friends and family that are living a low carb lifestyle or that you know are just trying to make healthier choices in their life. Thanks so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.